I found something I just have to share with my virtual peeps out there in the internet world. Okay, not all of you are virtual. Some of you are real. Those of you I meet are real. The rest of you are virtual. Virtual. Never mind. I found something I just have to share with my followers out there in the internet world. Something I thought was a myth. This ranks right up there with Bigfoot and the Loch Ness Monster. But now I know they're real. Check this out. Stupid pills by idiot pharmaceuticals. Pharmaceuticals is spelled with an F, not PH, so maybe there's animal byproducts in there we don't want to know about. One thing I like to do when I get pills, I like to read the inserts. Get good info in there. It's always fine print, but it's usually good to know what you're taking. Not that I plan on taking any of these, I just had to buy them to show you. Stupid pills, directions for use. This will be good to know. Ingest by swallowing no more than one pill at a time. Must be pretty strong. Rinse down with water or other liquid. Then in parentheses, other than gasoline. Obviously they know who they're dealing with. May be taken with or without food. It's always good to know. Do not take just before a big life event, such as an important job interview with the company you've always wanted to work for, or that date with the person you are confident is your soulmate. In parentheses again, or you'd like to be your soulmate. Or before driving a motor vehicle. I knew it. They should have put that first. Drive a semi for a living. I know people take these before they drive. If you accidentally take prior to such an event, do not induce vomiting, especially if you are standing upright or leaning backwards. That would be stupid. If vomiting is inducted, I'm just reading what it says here. If vomiting is inducted, assume the popular position of leaning over a toilet like the in crowd does. This will take you one step closer to becoming one of them. So that's how it's done. Side effects. These are good to know. Inappropriate words, sounds, and or food particles will come out of your mouth at very inappropriate times. Poor decisions will be made while under the influence of these potent pills. Gestures, body noises, and uncontrolled laughter will commence without warning at inappropriate times. Your IQ will seemingly vanish as you laugh at the dumbest jokes or at things that weren't meant to be funny. The urge to become a 1-year-old will overcome you as you pick something off of the floor and stick it in your mouth. In parentheses again, whether crawling or not. Weather is W-E-A-T-H-E-R. Ingredients. Nothing in these potent pills is regulated by the FDA, so we don't have to tell you what's inside them. Just trust that they work. Parentheses, they really do. Okay. Do not make important life decisions while under the influence of these potent pills, such as asking that hopeful soulmate to marry you. Parentheses, especially after you vomited on your new suit and or dress. And or. Welcome to the 21st century. Or telling the job interviewer off right after they said they were scheduling you for another interview. That would be stupid. Or cutting a semi off in crowded traffic conditions. Parentheses again, he has every right to blow his air horn at you. Ha! Got it right there in writing. Okay, you caught me. I wrote these. Doesn't matter who wrote it, it's in writing right there. You know, there's a lot of people who think those of us who became born-again Christians took a stupid pill before we did. Those of us who have experienced a changed life, the power of the Holy Spirit in us know better. Paul dealt with this in the first chapter of 1 Corinthians. Verse 18 is, for the message of the cross is foolishness to those who are perishing, but to us who are being saved it is the power of God. You see, there's a couple of fields of thought here to keep in mind. If non-Christians are right, everybody's going to heaven, then I'm still good. Born-again Christians are still good. If we're right and they're wrong, and only those who trust in Jesus are going to heaven, and they aren't, I hope I don't offend too many people by saying they're going to have a hell of an eternity to realize it was stupid. Let's not argue with them over who's right and who's wrong. Let's treat them like Jesus did. Let's reach out to the hurting with a hug. Let's reach those who need help and help them. Let's treat them as we would want to be treated. Let's love them to Jesus. Not argue with them. That'll never work. Keep smiling. Wade.